Hello everyone, my name is Sagar and I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to develop a vision enabled chat app. Okay, so for that, the first thing is that I'll be logging to my aihr.com and I have simply logged in. Okay, then here what I will do is, as you can see, I have simply logged in already. Okay, now here I'm going to explore my model and I'm going to select GPT-4 for myself. I will search it. And then based on this particular model, I'm going to create my project. So I'll click on this. I will say I want to use this model. Okay, so here you have the option to create the project. So I can simply create a project. I will give a name to my project. I can go ahead and select my other stuff here, subscription, resource group. Let me give my project name again. Alright, and region as well. Okay, and I will say create and continue. So by the time it is getting deployed, let me log into this URL, github.com microsoft mslearn-ai vision-raw reference head main label file gen ai vision mango.jpg. So it's nothing, it's a image, okay, of mango. Okay, so we are going to test it out. Okay, so let this model get deployed in this project first, then I will tell you what we are going to do. Okay, here I can give a name to my deployment and all this. So I'm going to go with the default one and I will simply say deploy. Okay, so it is deployed now. I can open this in my playground. Alright. Now what I'm going to do, I will upload this particular image. So I can say, I can save this page, Control S. Okay, and I will have this available inside my download folder. I can go ahead and there's an attachment button. I will upload this mango. Now I'll ask my model to, for example, what all dish I can make out of this fruit. Okay, so let's see whether it will able to predict or not. If yes, then it should give us few recipes regarding mango. So here if you can see, it is able to provide me correct output that this is a mango. I haven't told that which fruit it is, right? So it means this is working. Okay, now let's create an SDK for the same. So for that I will go to my portal, because right, if you will use this model, you will not be going to a foundry and testing it out. You will develop a kind of SDK. Okay, so for that what I will do, the best here would be to connect to PowerShell. I will simply say apply here, and there's an option of open in VS Code for the web. So I'm going to open in VS Code from here itself. Let me wait for, okay, so this is loaded now. Now my VS Code will be ready in next few minutes. Okay, now once it will be ready, then I will tell you what all we need to do. Okay, now here if you can see, this VS Code is ready. So what I can do, I can open my terminal here and I need to basically run some commands here in order to create SDK. The first thing is that we are going to do a cloning here. So I will enter this command here, git clone this particular mslearn AI Vision. I'll press enter here. Okay, so now here you can see this folder is available. Now I need to specifically go inside my this Gen AI Vision, especially inside this folder. So for that what I can do, I can say cd this path and I'll press enter and I'll be available here. Okay, Now once this is completed, here if you can see, I have two images. The first one is mango, and there's one more image of orange. Okay, now further here I need to start my let me open my that environment variable setup. So what I will do, let me open notepad here. One by one I will enter all this command. So I can simply do a control C, and here I will do control shift V. Okay, now this will create this lab variable here for me. Okay, see here. Alright, and then further I to activate this script, again control C, control shift V. Let me zoom out it so that it will be easy for us to understand. Alright, okay, so this is also completed. Now the next one here, we need to install few packages and SDK here. So I will do control shift V again, and this should download everything. Okay, now by the time it is downloading, it is essential that I give name of my endpoint and model deployment. Okay, if you go to your chat playground here, and once you go here, okay, so here you can see the endpoint name. Okay, so you can copy this. All right, and another thing is your model name. So your model is, so it is GPT-4o already, so you can copy this guy and paste it here. Okay, all right, so this is all ready for us. Okay, now the next thing here would be to see the code. So let me type this here and press enter. Okay, all right, so where is that file? Yeah, here we go. Okay, now if you see this particular file, we need to complete this piece of code. So what I will do, come down here. So here if you see, we need to, this is again the configuration one. Okay, so here we need to create our client, and already a message has been given to the model. Okay, that will run for every time it will ask a question until you do not enter the queue. It will continue. Okay, and here it will basically give the response from our model. Okay, now in order to get this piece of code, what you can do, you can simply you can do this GitHub. All right, so simply here you can search for develop in Vision enable chat app, copy this, and you can paste it here and save this. Okay, as soon as you save this, you can basically run this program. So you can say Python. In order to run this program, you can say Python, then image, and this guy, image dash chat dash app.py. Okay, project client is not defined here. Alright guys, so there is two changes that I have done. First one is this one and this one. So now if you will see this piece of code while we are doing the lab, so everything will be crystal clear. So I need to change this to my project endpoint, and second thing is I need to add this line. Okay, now if I ask a question, I simply run my program. I will ask a question. For example, if you will go here, come down here. Okay, so here if you see, it has picked this particular image, like this mystery fruit image. So if I click here, okay, so you can ask question, what is this fruit? So this would be dragon fruit, right? So GPT model will be used, so it's a dragon fruit. Okay, similarly in your code, instead of this one, you can give some other image as well, but yeah, you will need to change the path and all other things as well. Okay, now let's take a look at our code. Okay, so what I mean by that is, for example, you can drag this image here. Okay, now what you can do, you can, instead of this mystery fruit JPG, you can simply provide the mango here, mango mango.jpg, and now if you'll ask this fruit, okay, so here if you can see, now it is giving us the fruit is mango. Okay, it means our code is working. Okay, now let's take a look into our code. So here again, it's a boiler piece of code where you are importing and adding the references. Then again here you are simply clearing everything. Okay, and then you are getting your model and your project name, your project endpoint from your environment. This next here you are creating an your OpenAI client, and you are giving a prompt that you are an AI assistant in a grocery store that sells the fruit. You provided detailed answers. That's why you are simply, if I am asking what fruit it is this, so it is providing me plenty of information. The reason for that is we are giving this specific message. Then again, it's a loop until we do not press the quit button. It is going to run. Then here we are specifying which, as this is a kind of a command prompt thing, so we are manually providing the image. Okay, we're hard coding, and then here, second, I want to focus, yeah, inside this one. So here if you see, this is really important. Okay, this is how you are getting your project client. Okay, so again, remember, this is very much important thing. If you will not write, it will not work. Okay, come down here. The next thing is again your image type, and here you are basically reading the image, but usually these images and all these, they are in binary form. Okay, so that's why you are reading this, and you are providing your RB here, that is read binary. Then the base 64 encoding is also done, which usually convert the image binary into base 64 string, right? And then here we are simply creating a data URL creation for our images. It will be a kind of string format, right? Then the data URL is being created here. Then here we are using our model, that is GPT-4o. Okay, and here we'll display our message at the end. Okay, so that's it. And at the end we are simply printing the response. So this is all about how we can develop an AI vision enabled chat application. Thank you for watching this video.